Hello, everyone. Welcome to our studios. It's good to have you back here once again. My name is Mercy, and today we are excited one more time to bring us Coach Felix, who is going to introduce himself deeper. He has quite something for us. Sit down, sit back, relax, and let's listen to this. Karibu.
I'm privileged to be in your studio today. Uh, we're doing very well at the Enterprise School of Africa, where we are coaching people how to transition from the academia to the industry and to make them ready for the marketplace where they can capture value. So we are teaching them those basic key skills, what we call the in demand in the marketplace, and to package them in readiness for the marketplace. So it is indeed my pleasure to be here today as we seek to discuss about communication. Thank you.
Tell us about communication. What is
Today,
communication, first of all?
today we wanted really to look at communication. We go deep to understand this subject of communication
Yes.
because you will realize a lot of time
Yes.
communication has been underrated. If I tell you something about communication,
Yes.
communication is such a powerful tool
Yeah.
so that it can make or break. Communication can make a relationship or break a relationship.
Yeah.
Communication can make an opportunity or break an opportunity.
Yes.
It's such a powerful tool
Yes.
that it makes the difference. Two people might have the same qualification,
Oh yeah.
same talent,
Yes.
and what makes the difference? It's communication.
Communication. Used to think. I mean, most of us, the layman person, may think that communication is just, you know, giving some words, talking, and that's about all. What makes it a powerful tool, as you're putting it?
Communication is much wide, much deeper
Yeah.
than actually how we look at it, because communication is broken into three parts.
Three parts.
Uh, these three parts are not equal. There's the biggest part of communication,
Yes.
which determines how people are going to form opinion
Yeah.
concerning you.
Oh.
So if I begin, communication, 55% of communication is on what we call the non-verbal communication. What you don't say is what we listen to
Yes.
with our eyes.
Listening with our eyes.
What is not said, we are already forming opinions, making conclusions,
Yes.
and judging you
Yes.
based on what you don't say.
Oh.
But on the non-verbal communication, if I can explain a bit about what is this non-verbal communication, this is how you look. Starting from your dressing, going to your facial expression, going to your personality. How are your shoes? How is your hair? People are just looking, observing with the eyes, and they are busy processing that and making conclusions. They are forming an opinion whether is this person credible? Is this person trustworthy? Should I give my audience to this person? They are already making decision, but based on sight. So you've not said anything, but now we are listening with our eyes.
Wow.
Now, the important thing to understand here is that part of communication represents 55% of our judgment.
Awesome. Awesome. Just the way you look,
Mhm.
the way your verbal communication
Mm.
makes such a big percentage.
Yes, yes. What you don't
The way
say
you what you don't say,
makes
literally.
contributes to 55% of our judgment.
I had somebody say
Mm.
you are addressed the way you are dressed.
They were right.
They were right.
They were right.
Mhm.
The way you present yourself,
Mhm.
the way you dress,
Yes.
is the way people are going to address you, because they have already started to form opinions concerning you, concerning the respect they're supposed to give you,
Yes.
concerning the audience
Yes.
they need to accord to you.
Mhm.
Because, of course, their time is value.
Yes.
They want to ask, should they trade the value with you? Are you worth their value? Based on simple things. How do you present yourself? That is the non-verbal communication. It has a big weight, and a lot of times, many of us don't give it a lot of consideration. You find we forget that part. We don't dress for the occasion. We don't prepare ourselves for the occasion. Then before we even start talking, people have already formed opinion. Either they have dismissed us, either they are ready to listen to us,
Yeah.
either they think we carry substance just from the first presentation, the non-verbal communication,
Yes.
listening with the eyes. That is the first part.
I'd like to hear the other one.
There are two other parts
Yes.
contributing to communication.
Yes.
Now we've done with the
The
55%.
55%. That's a bit over.
If you've
50.
lost people in that, now you're remaining with 45% to redeem yourself. Now the second part
Yeah.
is now speaking to the heart. Are you evoking emotions? So we call it now as communication to the heart. Now when you're talking, how do you sound?
Ah.
It's not what you say.
Yeah.
How does it sound when you're speaking? Are you connecting with me
Yes.
at an emotional level? You know, that's why we begin to introduce things like poetic speech,
Oh yeah.
repetition of certain words to
Yeah.
create emphasis. We start introducing art into communication. How do you structure your communication so that you can appeal to the heart? You can connect with your audience at an emotional level. You know, just like music, you introduce tonal variations. There are places you want to speak loud. There are places you want to speak soft. There are places you want to speak very fast.
Yeah.
You want to take it slow.
Slow.
You want to take what we call pregnant pauses
Oh my.
to drive a point home. Those are tactics
Yes.
of communication.
Yes.
But all this is meant to appeal to the heart, to the emotions. How do you make people feel? How you're communicating? Now look at this. Emotional communication contributes to 38% of your communication.
A whole 38%.
If you manage to capture the first part of 55%, and now you've captured 38%,
Yeah.
now you're remaining with 7%. Now 70% is now what you say.
Oh my. The words now.
Now we're going to listen with the ears
Yes.
and send it to the mind. What you say
Yes.
needs to appeal to our mind, needs to appeal to our intellect,
Yes.
needs to be something reasonable. So now we are talking about your content.
Yeah.
Does it make sense? When we judge it at the basis of logic,
Yes.
is it something which can challenge me? Is it something which some people will say this is nonsense and this is value?
Oh yeah.
Now that differentiation is from a logical standpoint. But now that contributes to 7%. You know, a lot of time we will spend time preparing the content, and we forget now to prepare now our presentability, how we look, the non-verbal.
The non-verbal.
What am I saying with my face? What am I saying with my hands? What do you see from my dressing? The non-verbal. And then we move to the emotional connection. Is it something appealing to your heart? And then after that,
Yes.
I'm ready to listen to what you're saying.
Yes.
Is it challenging me intellectually? Is it something sensible? But that is 7%. So now what you find in the marketplace, people spend a lot of time building their talent,
Yes.
but can you articulate yourself to the buyer?
Oh,
Can you present what you want to your audience?
yeah. Yeah.
So this is what we call communicating to persuade. So the three levels, these are the three elements of communicating to persuade, to win the audience, to make sure you get what you wanted from them. They are able to listen to you. Why? Because you're structuring it from the non-verbal to the emotional to the content. What do you say? So that is how we look at communication. I know in our next time,
Yeah.
we're going to go deeper under each
Yes.
and begin now to create context and see what you can do to achieve non-verbal. We study about body language.
Yes.
We understand what does your eyes say, what does your hands say,
Yeah.
your sitting posture, all that kind of body etiquette. We call it body language.
Yeah.
We package you from body language standpoint. Now, when we start moving to professionalism, this become extremely important
Yeah.
because now the marketplace, people will form opinion concerning now your professionalism. So now you begin to see communication is extremely such a powerful tool. There's every reason to master communication. If I was a student today,
Yes.
I would start with communication.
Communication will be there first.
And then the rest will follow.
The
My talent, I will be able to articulate, I'll be able to sell,
Yeah.
I'll be able to talk to almost everybody. Communication. Communication. Thank you so much for having me today.
Thank you.
I'm really grateful.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. We have really gained some information. I mean, where can we get you? If I want to get into this content and the more that you have, how do I get you?
Thank you. Number one, you can find us on all social media, TikTok, we're in Instagram, we're in Facebook. Our name is at OptiProKE. When you go to OptiProKE, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you will find us there. Again, if you want to reach to us, you can write, you can send a WhatsApp to me through my number 0720 327978.
It's such a pleasure to have you here. We've had it, the listener, viewer, you've had it, we've had it. We've just, scratched the surface, and we have more opportunities to get deeper into this as Felix has promised us, and we can't wait for the next season or the next program where we shall be able to go deeper into the three aspects of communication. Thank you for listening to us.